Alright guys, this is probably going to be the best update, one of the best updates that released for Fish that might revive the game, because as we all know, the game is pretty much dead and is dying, and this next update could revive it, or somewhat revive it. Why does this guy keep making it nighttime, bro? Stop it! Keep it daytime, it's way better in day! Oh no, why are you taking out the sundial? This guy's crazy! Anyway guys, we got the lobster trip right here, and it's coming out this Saturday, which is actually pretty soon. Usually, these updates are supposed to be really big because we already had small updates, and after those small updates, like 3 to 4 weeks of small updates, you get one big update that usually makes the game a whole lot better. And we only had one bad big update, or maybe two bad big updates, but yeah, one of them being the C2 update that kind of killed the game, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the game was going fine till the Cthulhu update wasn't really a Cthulhu update. I mean, I don't know if the devs would agree with this, but me as a YouTuber and as a player of the game, everything really looked like it was going to be a Cthulhu update, and it just turned out just to be a C2, which is fine too, but C2 just didn't hit the same as like anything else. So anyway, we got some leaks for this, and also it's gonna be very similar to like how I was saying this update should be, and probably will be, because the devs are taking consideration from a lot of content creators, and also now a lot of players in general, taking a lot of votes and things like that, which always isn't the best thing to do, but I think it looks pretty good right now. Is it gonna revive the game? I don't know, but let's hope. All right, so first of all, we got this was like one of the first leaks, and it's pretty simple. You know, there's gonna be different areas you gotta go to for lobsters. You gotta put your cages down. All right, and then this is like some Mila stuff. Anyway, right over here we got another leak, one of the crab cages, and to the left you can see another crab cage. It looks like this is like a level 1 crab cage, or not crab cage, I should say lobster cage, because crab cages are already in game. Level 1 lobster cage, and it looks like some level 2 lobster cage over there. Not only that, guys, they did say, where's Larry? They are obviously referring to Larry the lobster from SpongeBob, okay? Like, this is literally the Krusty Krab. Keep that in mind. Anyway, right over here, we got the video as well, and I'll play it. So here's a full video, guys, and you can see right off the bat, we got a whole new type of boat that could fit a lot of people. It looks like there's some type of cooler there, so I don't know if they would implement this in the game, but, like, you gotta put the lobsters in a cooler. I mean, it makes it a little realistic, but I don't know if the devs are gonna do that. It would be pretty sick, though. Anyway, we got that right over there, so yeah, let that play. Nearby snowcap they're going, right? It looks like they're just going to some random area, and okay, they're kind of dragging it. Oh, wait, there it is. So you guys can see right over here, it looks like you might need a fish radar, or maybe you can only see these areas with that boat. It's like a lobster pool, and then he said, are we cooked? And that's Carbon, and then Noah, the developer, he said, no, but the lobsters sure are. Okay, buddy, okay. Well, what kind of joke was that, bro? Anyway, we got targeting right here. This is where you can select different cages. It looks like there's only 2 cages, which honestly, okay, I can't keep hating, but I don't know. Then maybe there should be a little bit more than just 2 cages, which there might be. This is probably just one leak. But yeah, we got a wooden cage and a metal cage. I'm guessing these stats are also to be determined. They're not like 100% right now, because a wooden cage and a metal cage, the only difference is KG. The luck is the same. Kind of sucks, okay? Anyway, I'm not sure what you would need to do to unlock these. Maybe buy them, levels, maybe be more experienced in catching lobsters. So the more lobsters you catch, the more lobster XP you get, and then the more lobster XP you get, the more experience you have, which then unlocks the different cages. I think that'll be pretty sick. Anyway, wooden cage, metal cage. You guys can see 60% luck, KG 500, and 1000 KG. On top, you can see lobsters and schools. I'm not sure what schools is. Maybe that's like different areas, different types of lobsters you could catch. Not completely sure, but those are different things. Also, in the top right, you can see 0 out of 5. Not sure what that is either. Is that like 5 cages you can have max? Because right now they have 0 of every cage, and then that's why maybe it's 0 out of 5. So the max cages you could carry maybe is 5. That's like a wild guess if I had to take. And yeah, that's pretty much it in the video. There wasn't really that much else shown. And then there were some jokes after that's like, who's hungry? And bro, it's like a lobster sandwich. And then yeah, this is insane, yo. Bro, a lobster sandwich, who's hungry? Dude, are we gonna be eating them? Bro, if we're gonna be frying them up and everything, that is actually crazy, dude. And honestly, bro, there needs to be more about it, because literally there's nothing else much more about this update. So if the update is literally just, I just froze, but if the update is really just that, can it revive fish? You guys let me know what you think. Can it revive? Man, I don't know. I mean, it has to come with, you know, some new types of rods too, right? Or instead of rods, maybe a way to get those, like, to unlock that type of fishing. Maybe you gotta do something. Some stuff that, like, hasn't even been touched. Let me show you guys. I'll just get the Kraken boat out real quick. And there's some stuff that hasn't even been touched, and that's literally Dr. Glimmerfin's lab. It still hasn't been touched, and it hasn't for like a while, because it was thought and kind of portrayed it was going to be done maybe even before the C2 update. But ever since a little while back, the devs never really updated this, because it was like every update, some type of progress gets made to this little lab, and eventually it just ended up to a point where it never got touched. And I don't know, they haven't posted any leaks about this either. So are they gonna keep updating this lab? I have no clue. They should update this. There should be more stuff about this lab. And honestly, maybe to unlock lobster fishing, maybe this lab is fully made and then there's like one thing to do for lobster fishing. I don't know. I just think that there needs to be something else you need to do to unlock lobster fishing. Because right now for lobster fishing, bro, if it's just like you just get a boat with money or some type of level unlock, I don't know, it's kind of just like kind of boring, you know? Because I feel like that's like the main thing that's what's making fish die. Mostly because it's just the same thing over and over, and it's been like that for a while. Yeah, a lot of people do say that, oh, it's losing its like personality, the game, and also all the pay to win that's been coming in the game too. But I don't think that's the main reason why. You know, games usually don't die just because a tons of skins get added to the game or anything. Mostly when it starts getting boring. And I feel like when the C2 update came out, it was just the same thing all over again, but just without the same vibe as the first C. So it was kind of just hitting me, and I'm assuming other players as well, just like, oh, this is nothing for me to even play for. Especially since most players haven't even completed the first C at all, and haven't even, like, got to level 1000 yet, bro. And I feel like that's why now the developers are noticing that, and they made the Seraphic Rod, which is a rod for level 1000s, back to being one of the best rods in the game, because it was before on peak and prime fish, and then they nerfed it to the point where there is no reason to get to level 1000. This is literally the best rod in the game now. And now there's a reason to get to level 1000 and a reason to grind XP. Before, grinding XP, it's meaningless. Yeah, you get a really cool rod like the Seraphic Rod, but it's not good. You're never going to use it. I feel like that's the main reason why. That's just my opinions. And obviously, let me know yours in the comment section down below. And do you guys think fish will get revived with this update? Do you think this is a W update? I mean, one way to find out, that's when, well, actually 2 ways to find out. First off, when testing server releases, and second, when update releases. I hope there's more than just lobster fishing, but we'll see. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.